he had a conversation with all the village men, and he said, right now there is a debate going on about what makes a real man. Some people say a real man is fierce, he's a warrior, he holds everything in, uh, he's very masculine. And other people say that a good man is he's sensitive. He talks about his emotions. He's not afraid to be vulnerable. And he asked these village men, "What do y'all say? What do you think?" And he said this 4'3" man stood up, and he was talking in his native language and going to English and talking back into his native language. And he said with his finger up, "I don't care to have a conversation about what makes a good man, but I would have a conversation to you about what makes a great man." And he said, a good man, when it's time to fight, when it's time to pick up the sword, he will fight. He will kill you. Watch out for that man because he dangerous. He said, a good man, when it's time to reconcile, when it's time to put the sword down, when it's time to, negotiate, he will be as soft and as humble as a baby. But a great man knows which one to apply to what situation. And as I'm sharing with y'all, that is my goal with writing this book and my journey about becoming emotionally mature. It's not about being quiet and silent, acting like you ready to fight and die for your family. And like, of course, it's not about being vulnerable all the time and talk about how you feel and your emotions and telling everybody your business like they can help you. But developing the wisdom, the character, the courage, the humility, the understanding to know the difference. Me as a man, my wife and I have been married for 13 years. We got 4 beautiful kids. I got 2 boys, twin girls. And some things in life, you are not gonna learn them until you experience them. And as I share this podcast on the 13th, on this Tuesday, 2025, I'm here to tell you that there is a crisis going on with us men. There's not a lot of leaders in the church, out the church. We see everything that's going on. But my mindset and my response is, well, where can I shine my light? Where can I be better? What can I do? So even in me writing this book, it was really what I've been learning about emotional maturity. And I pray it bless you because this is a moment for men to get serious about, well, who are you? What is your purpose? Being vulnerable and being a leader takes more courage than to just showing what you own or talking about your skills. And I'm not saying that you should not do that, but I'm specifically speaking to the men and the leaders out there that you are called to lead. You know that you are called to impact the next generation with your voice, with your experience. I'm speaking to those men specifically. Even as I'm sharing, I would prefer not to share and put my experience and stuff out there. But it's been on my heart for so many years that I can't fight it. It took me over 5 years to learn how to write. When I wrote my first book, Think Up to Get Up. I sell cars for a living now, but I was a technician. I worked on cars. I graduated from UTI, which is I forgot the darn abbreviation for UTI. It's been so long. But it's an automotive institute that teaches how to work on cars and how to work on motorcycles and boats. And I wrote the book before, during, and after work. A majority of the writing was done before work. But for about the first 2 years, it really took me about 7 years, because it took me about 2 years to actually learn how to articulate my thoughts. And as I did that, I developed a respect for writers, because it is a challenge to learn how to articulate and express yourself in a way that you comfortable with. Anybody can just, I guess, transcribe something. Even with AI, it's very easy. But when you don't know who you are, when you don't know what you want to share, it can get hard.